I know getting hyped up over an auger wagon is kind of odd, but this thing is cool. What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to new mods for Farming Simulator 19. We have all kinds of stuff today. We've got placeables, we've got updates, we've got an auger wagon that's about to change your world. We've also got some smaller implements, we've got bigger implements, new trailers all around, plus a couple updates as well. Let's check it out. First up, we have the Ursus 1212. This is a brand new classic small tractor for Farming Simulator 19. We're gonna take a look at it in the store. You're gonna go to Vehicles, Small Tractors, and here it is in front of the 1214. We've got some awesome customization options in here. Rim color, so this can be changed to, well, I say just about whatever you want. It's the normal Ursus colors. We're gonna go with a black today just to make that look cool. Main colors, of course, we've got one of my favorite colors in the game right here, the burnt orange. However, you've got all kinds of oranges, yellows, reds, and we got a couple greens as well. Yo, look at this green right here. I don't know, just looks really good. I like that green, so we're gonna go with that. Design color is going to be the bottom of the tractor right there. We're gonna keep that black. Configurations, we've got standard. We have a 200 kilogram front weight. You might be able to see it under there. Zoom in just a little bit. We've also got a 540 kilogram front weight, so we can do any of those. Now, if you put on the weights, that 540 kilogram front weight, you cannot put a front loader attacher on there. However, if you stick with the 200 kilogram weight, you can put a front loader. So we're gonna keep the 200 on there. Mud flaps, these are gonna be on the very back of the tractor right here. Boom. Mud flaps or not, I prefer these because they look really good and they move with the tractor very naturally. And we've also got front loader attacher, yes or no. This is just a standard stole front attachment, and it will be the same color as your design color, so do keep that in mind as well. If you've got a crazy design color under here, it may be hard to match that, so do keep that in mind. And then wheel setups, we've got standards, wheel weights, which have some of the best looking weights, I think. Just sticks that little nub on the end. We've also got rear duals, rear twins, and then back to standard again. Can't do any changing to the front. Those are always those small with the camber in. How do you like this tractor right here? Also pretty darn cheap, if I must say. So we've got this thing completely decked out. See, design color, we'll change that up just to see. $36,000. So we only have $4,100 worth of new stuff added to the tractor. Again, very, very cheap. Now, I will tell you this, it's not quick. It's not quick at all. Let's jump in here. I'm gonna shut my mouth so you guys can hear this thing. So a really good sounding tractor. I love the way it drives, I love the way it handles, the way it feels. And as you saw, the mud flaps in the back, they were kind of swaying from side to side. So depending on which way you go, they move with you. That is so cool. There you go, there's the Ursus 1212. Next up, we have the Annaburger HTS 3416. So seeing this in the testing list, I was like, okay, got another auger wagon, awesome, cool. No. This thing is crazy. Check this out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into tools, we're gonna go into auger wagons, and it's gonna be one of the first ones right there. Boom, $95,000. It's expensive, holds 46,000 liters. That's a lot. We're gonna click on it. First thing you see, no partition wall or partition wall. You're probably gonna want that partition wall. I know the cover's on right now, so you can't see what's going on, but we're gonna put a partition wall in there. What it does is it takes it from one auger wagon to two smaller auger wagons, just like you would get in the Wilson trailers. That's insane. And you can unload them separately, which is even cooler. Design, we got no stickers or stickers. We're gonna stick the stickers on there. Wheel setups, we have the standard Trelleborg tires. We can also go with the agricultural tires. And for this one, we're gonna go standard. And then pipe, we have green chute or seed auger. So we're gonna stick that on there. Boom. that's kind of your decked out version right there. It is expensive. It gets there, especially with the pipe being $15,000 add-on. $113,000 is what that's costing us right now. But if money's no option, this is pretty much what you want. I don't foresee anybody using any other grain bins unless they're doing like some role-playing stuff. So let's jump in here and check this out. So you can see I've got seed in the front, I have fertilizer in the back, and you can unload these separately. So I'm going to pull up the help window here. You can press the A button. I'm using an Xbox controller right now. So I'm pressing the left bumper, or L1, and then the A button, or which would be X on PlayStation. Click that and it'll say use rear cargo space or use front cargo space. And you can move the pipe in and out. You can move the auger up and down. How cool is that? We've also got a cover, so you can cover it up or not, depending on how you'd like. And we've also got kneeling. So that's pretty cool as well. So if you need to just get a little bit higher, you can. Easily, very easily. Also, you can unload these separately. So we're using the front cargo space right now. So I'm going to force unload some fertilizer right there. We were using the rear. Never mind. And then there is the fertilizer on the ground. Now we pull forward a little bit. And now we can force unload some seeds. So you can see you've got two different ways you can unload. Boom, right there. This is going to be great, especially for those of you that need to get seed and fertilizer out to your planter or seeder. This is great. Next, we've got a couple smaller implements for you. First up is the Pottinger Fox 303. This can be found in cultivators. You're going to bump all the way over to it. And there she is, $12,000 right there. 80 horsepower required, 3 meter working width, 7 meter working speed. Boom, click into it. It has a rear 3-point attach, so if you need to put anything back there, it's 3 meters. Maybe a planter, maybe a seeder, something like that. It'll work perfectly fine. There you go. There's not a whole lot to it. It's a cultivator. Next up, we have the Amazon ADP 303 Super. Check out this Amazon logo right there. Wait, and it's gone. Come on, man. Can't it just be there? Me, oh my. So let's jump out and let's check this out in the store. If you guys are curious, this is going to be in Cedars. And there she is, ADP 303 Super. This is kind of expensive, to be honest with you. $35,600 for this? You need 140 horsepower, only holds 2,000 liters. It's not even a direct drill. This is expensive. This is really expensive, especially when I can go over and do pretty much the exact same thing with less capacity on the other side. So you're paying for the capacity, but 3 meters? Come on, man. It's expensive. Anyway, that's just me. Regardless, there you go. You can plant all the normal crops that a seeder can do. It does have the trim lines, so you can make those if you want. Otherwise, this is pretty standard. Next, we have a piece of equipment that I had a devil of a time trying to figure out. This is the Leveler Transportable. Okay, so it's just a normal level, and it's got a trailer attached to it. Okay, seems fair enough. I got a telehandler in the front, but it almost looked like a 3-point. It was my fault. I thought it was a 3-point. That's what caused the confusion. This is for telehandlers only. Do not use it with anything else unless you've got one of those things that goes from like 3-point to telehandler attach that you can put on there. Now that'll work. That'll work just fine. But check this out. It's got 2 different pickups on it. This can be found in levelers, and then you're going to bump over and you're going to see 2 different pieces right here. You've got the leveler right here, main color, red or yellow, either one. That is the primary piece. However, this right here, just watch it. And boop. It does it every time. Beep, boop. It can't hold itself. Boop. It doesn't matter. It can't hold itself up, so it falls every time. Honestly, when I was doing the research for this video, I probably did this 100 times. It's put me way behind, but it's hilarious. Anyway, the cart is $800. It only works with this, so just keep that in mind as well. So let's say you've bought both of them. How do you get that on there? Well, let's go back. As a matter of fact, let's do this. Now, this can be pulled with anything. So regardless, as long as you got a trailer hitch, you are perfectly fine. So let's get this about right there, and we'll just drop it off. But you can't just drop it off. Let's turn on a help window. What we need to do is I need to unattach from the trailer. Then I need to come in and I need to fold the leveler. But I'm still pulling it. I don't understand. Exactly. So you've got to reattach the trailer and then reattach from there. Okay. This is really confusing. Then you're going to need to swing around. Then you can pick it up, but you've still got the wheels on it. You get off wheels. Then you've got to drop the wheels again. Now you can use it. So that's the order that you want to go in. Let me know if you're going to be using this. It's a leveler, so, push the stuff out of the way and all that good stuff. And then, when you're done, just come up and put down, boop, and it reattaches to that. Now, will it attach to both sides or just one? Well, let's find out. Let's spin this round, because this is the side that I believe we were on. And it just spins itself around. So nothing crazy there. Again, that is how that works. And you can also unfold it while you're attached to it as well. So do keep that in mind. The front part is only, it's only there whenever you're turned around like this. But just keep in mind, there is a chance you could be pulling this thing around like this and not even see it. That was the issue I was having earlier. Nonetheless, it's still a cool mod, but it's just can be confusing. So there you go. Next, we've got one of the mods that I am most excited about. This is the Siga Uno Pack. So there are two different pieces. You get the front dolly, and you get the rear trailer. Well, these really aren't that crazy from things we already have in the game, but we get a lot more customization options. First up, let's take a look at the dolly. It's gonna be right here. The aggro liner, boom, click on that. Rim color, anything you want. Doesn't matter what color it is, any color that you want. We're gonna go with the yellow because I think that looks good. Wheel brands, we got a couple different ones here. We have Trailerborgs, Nokians, and Michelins. Now, in Trailerborgs, we can do standard or wide tires. Very cool. In Nokian, we can do wheel setup, standard, or wide tire. So we have wide Nokians on there. Michelin, sorry, you get nothing, man. And then design, we've got a white design or a color design. Doesn't actually make a design white. What it does is it adds an extra design onto there. It adds an extra color design. That is cool. It's a little pricey, $12,400, but comparatively, it's not that much more, but it is nice that it is there. Now, that is the first part of the mod. The second part of the mod is here in trailers. Right here on the far left, we have a modded version of the KS950. Of course, this holds everything. It's a normal trailer, 48,000 liters. We can't change that. However, unlike the in-game version, we can change the main color. So we have the red, we've got a green, a black, zinc, stainless steel, and matte black. Now, the one that you guys saw that we did a matte black. So we're going to use the same thing here. Rim color, again, whatever you would like. We're going to go with the yellow again, just for continuity's sake. Wheel brand, Trailerborgs, Michelins, and Nokians. So we have all of the exact same things. However, we can't change the fact if they're wide or not. These are wide Trailerborgs. Do not hesitate there. And I believe these are wide Nokians as well. I have to take a look at that. Design, we could do a white design or a color design. Changes the Krampe logo a red, almost orange, depending on how the light's hitting it, but it is a red nonetheless. So there you go, there's that. We only added like $3,300 worth of stuff to this, so that is kind of cool right there. Boom, boom, boom. Now here we've gone for the all black look, so that is what we've gone for here. These are the standard Nokians here, and these are the normal Nokians back here, so it looks like those are about the same. I mean, doesn't really matter that much, but there you go. I really like this just for the fact of the customization. I like to be able to have things that are the same color throughout the entire farm, and this right here allows you to do that for the most part. Next, we've got the Metal Barrier Pack. We've got 3 different versions of these. The 4 meter, which you can see here. We have a 5 meter and 8 meter. 8 meters, goodness gracious, that is far. The prices range from $1,200 to $2,000. This is neat. So let's pop in and let's check these out. Where are you going to find these? You're going to find these in Placeables. and decorations. And you're not going to have to go very far. Here you go. The 4 meter is $1,200, the 5 meter is $1,400, and the 8 meter is $2,000. Now, there is no customization to this, so you just grab them and place them down. Well, how do you open them? All you got to do is go up to them, and whatever button it is to open something, it will do that. Now, there is an animation, and it is a really nice animation. Now, of course, the wiring, there is no animation there, but there that is. Of course, this does not go up all the way, so do keep that in mind as well. We can lower that, and of course, we can come up to all these and do the exact same thing. It looks like that the trigger is around the red button, the red circle right here. Do keep that in mind, not over here near the gate, but raises them up nonetheless. Again, just keep in mind, it doesn't go up all the way. Boom, let's open that up. There you go. That is the metal barrier pack. The next mod we've got for you is the Hawe Warehouse. Now this is cool because it's got a really neat opening right here. That is how you open the doors. The front and back open, so do keep that in mind as well. Boom, now we can walk through it. This is for use for hay, but you can put, of course, just anything you want in here, to be honest with you. Bales, you can put tractors, implements. It's a really, really cool open area right there, and I'm loving that. It says that it's made for hay and bales and that kind of thing, and allows the air to circulate. That's the nice open design, and the open wooden slats on the side. The lighting, as far as lighting goes, I have not found anywhere to cut the... Oh, I guess that was it, wasn't it? It's the box. Go to the box and cut the lights on. I'm an idiot. And of course, this is where you can open and close. Now, if you're in here, let's say, for example, you're in here and it's closed, there's no way out. There is no door. So, all you got to do is just go right back over to the area where that was. It would be nice to have a button on the inside. I will say that if this button, if everything was kind of like just flipped around, that would be very nice. So people, when they get stuck inside, ooh, there's a bird. Let's get the bird in there. Nah, it flew away. Anyway, there you go. There's the Hawe Warehouse. Next, we have the Duro Subsoiler Foldable. This is the only mod that is not available on console that I'm showing off today. So everything else is console friendly. This is PC and Mac only. So this right here, it's just a subsoiler and you can fold it in half. You can see the arms. It goes boop, boop. It is super slow. You don't want to do it when you're in a rush. Where are you going to be able to find this? Well, of course, this is going to be in subsoilers. You're going to bump over until you see it. It's right there. We almost passed it. No customization options for this guy right here. It just is what it is. 250 horsepower required, so quite a bit of horsepower. 6 meters and goes 7 miles per hour. It's going to cost you $39,000. Next up, we have an update for you. This is the Manure trading system. Now, the changelog 1.4 on this, we have quite a few changes already. The objects get new names. The Manure shop is now called Manure Import, and the Manure Trader is now called Manure Export. That should be easier to understand internationally. So, if you're using this, import and export now should all make sense. We got an update to the Hawe SLW 45TN, changelog 1.0.0.2, fix the decal shader. Very good. If you're using the Hawe, make sure you update it. The next update that we have for you today is of the Metaltech DBL Pack by Matt26. So the changelog 1.0.2, capacity and price changed, and new icon and store image. Very cool there. And an update to the Krampe Bandit 550, changelog 1.0.0.1, collision fix. So if you were having issues with collisions, that has now been fixed. And last but not least, today we've got an update to Farming Legend, changelog 1.0.2, map compatible with Seasons mod, PC only, and a new save game is advised. So if you're playing on console, you don't really need to use a new game save. However, if you are on PC and you are going to use Seasons with this, just make sure that you do start a new game save. That's going to give you the best performance possible. I have installed a couple geos. Everything seems to be working just fine, so no issues there. Because that's going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like. All right, please subscribe. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comment section below. Let me know which one of these mods is your favorite mod that came out today. Which one do you like the most? If you don't like any of them, let me know that as well. But with all that being said, hope you have a great day. We will see you later. Peace.